Hi, welcome to Jen's Daily Dish. Today we're going to be making tomato soup. Why? Asks Nori. Why? Why are we making tomato soup? Because like Nori has a big full winter coat, we need something warm and cozy this winter. Tomato soup. And also because, what's that, Nori? That's right. You say tomato, I say tomato, tomato, tomato. Let's call the whole thing soup. This tomato soup recipe is from the restaurant Ted's Bulletin. There are a few of them throughout the country, but it is a rich tomato soup. But if you're not happy with some of the ingredients I'll be adding in, like butter or sugar or honey, feel free to omit them and you will still end up with a delicious tomato soup. Your mixer gets another day off. Woohoo! Weekend for the mixer. Everything will be done over by the stove. Well, of course, because it's hot, delicious, creamy tomato soup. Makes me feel all warm and cozy. Start with a big pot over medium-low heat. Melt half a pound of butter, which is 2 full sticks. Again, feel free to cut back on any of the ingredients. Add 1 pound of onions. Diced. It's about 3 medium onions. Let them cook for about 20 minutes until they are soft and translucent. Add half a cup of all-purpose flour to thicken things up. Stir constantly for about 3 minutes. You do not want this turning brown. You just want it to be a pale gold. Look at that, a nice, beautiful pale gold. We're ready to add the tomatoes. Hey you! Have you clicked like and subscribe yet? If not, don't waste any time. Do it right now. Stir in 4 cans of 28-ounce diced tomatoes. It's a lot of tomatoes. It's going to balance out that butter and the onions. Add 1 1/4 cups of chicken broth. 1/4 cup of sugar. Feel free to omit if you like. 1 tablespoon salt. 1 teaspoon celery salt. 3/4 teaspoon pepper. Raise heat to medium and mix all together. My pot is very full, so I'm going to be watching this very carefully. As soon as it starts bubbling, reduce your temperature to low and let it simmer for 30 minutes. Scrape the bottom of the pot frequently. The soup has gotten nice and thick and smells delicious. Okay, let's be real. I did taste it and it tastes so good, but we still have 2 more special ingredients to go. Stir in 3/4 cup of half and half. Feel free to leave out if you would prefer. Add 2 tablespoons of honey, which is going to give this a very nice, earthy sweetness. Turn off your heat and stir to combine. Now for the fun part. You have a choice to make. Do you want to wait for it to cool down and then puree it in your blender or food processor? Or do you have one of these handy dandy blending, mashing, pureeing sticks? I do. But you know what? I've never used it before, so this will be fun for everybody. inspection time. First things first, you made a giant pot of tomato soup that has 8 servings in it, but they are big 8 servings. So feel free to put part of it in the fridge and have it with lunch with a grilled cheese sandwich all week long, or freeze some of it for later. That hand blender was invaluable. It made this so easy, but I'm sure if you had to put things in your food processor, that would have worked magically too, along with a blender. It smells heavenly. If you've gone to your local bistro restaurant, fine restaurant, whatever it might be, this is the tomato soup that they would serve you. All right, let's try it. It is so good. That is your quintessential, delicious, creamy tomato bisque soup. You can't really taste the onions, but they're at the back end, but they are so sweet with the butter and a little bit of the sugar that's in there and the cream. It's just delicious. I don't really taste the honey directly, but I can tell there is a little bit of earthiness throughout. This is a delicious tomato soup to keep you warm and cozy all winter long. If I can do this, you can too. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave me a comment with your thoughts. So many possibilities. Grilled cheese is easy to do, so easy, but wouldn't it be lovely next to a turkey sandwich or any dinner, or it could eat